Welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus. My name is Calvin, but I go by many names here on the podcast. You may know me as Dimitri the Ringmaster, or as the slightly crazy Moon Sister, or as disgruntled innkeeper number 3. You get the idea. This Dungeons & Dragons podcast may contain fantasy violence, language, and adult themes. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Now, take it away, Pothole. Pothole. If you're nervous, you better go fast, tie your sex tape. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus, the most unprofessional D&D podcast you will ever
Spoiler alert,
hear.
You're gonna be nervous, and it's gonna be fast. Moving on.
I, of course, am your... For you. I, of course, am your DM, Calvin Piper, and this clique of cliches plays D&D with me. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, I'm Preston. I'm everyone also. We are a collective. We are one. We are the Wild Magic School Bus.
Does Calvin sit around and practice like we are the blank of blanks like all week when we're not here?
No, unless it's like on the drive home, like from work or something, because like that could happen and I wouldn't know, but not around here, no.
I play Lucius Kane.
Oh, is that when you put him on mute?
Yeah.
Next. Wait, am I supposed to do the favorite superhero thing? Are we supposed to do the favorite superhero thing? Or like who would be?
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, obviously, I would like to be my own version of Spider-Man.
Nice.
Like, instead of being Peter Parker, I would just love to be a Spider-Man.
There you go.
So no alter ego? Just
Yeah, but
straight
I'd kill
Spider-Man.
people, though.
Oh, lethal Spider-Man.
A Spider-Man.
A Spider-Man, yeah.
So like
So-
multiverse Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would. Yeah, you would go for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Those exist.
You don't shoot webs. You shoot bullets and webs.
What? Yes. Fuck it.
But you get the hands confused sometimes. The left hand is bullet, right hand is web.
Well, no, the thing is, I'm gonna have stuff that actual spiders do, is where, like, I'm gonna have a bullet, I shoot you, and then it's gonna inject, like, melty things inside your body.
Ooh.
Preston, you're just describing Deadpool at this point.
Guys, I'm Deadpool.
Nailed it. It's like pulling teeth, but we got you there. Hello, I am Will. I play Glyph Kazidi, the male lizard folk artificer that is level 6. And that's called professionalism.
Hello, everybody. This is Drew, and I play Zeph Kazidi, the dragon.
There's never been canon that we have the same last name.
Well,
You were supposed to come up with the full name, and you said, "Yeah, I'm Zeph," short for Zephyr.
That's a full name, bro.
that is. I think that tracks with the character.
Jeff's her.
And I was supposed to level up last week, but at the end of our little game, that didn't happen. Calvin reneged, and so I'm still level 5.
At the end of our little game, he's
Yeah,
sure not
maybe
gonna
that's
level up now.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me try that again.
Sorry, Matt Yang.
I'm really hoping to level up, preferably right
Yang-
before this avalanche.
Well, Matt Yang's doing the same thing, and he's not here this week, so... You know what we do?
That's 7 more days.
I didn't mean it.
I am Michelle, and I play Kenneth Quinn, the human ranger, level 6. And since the other two didn't make mention about Marvel characters...
I thought we were going to do it afterwards because we were doing other people.
Oh, I was doing it right now.
Oh, do it.
If I'm gonna nominate something for myself,
No.
it's Loki.
Loki.
Oh, hell yeah.
Low-key, good call.
Yeah.
Nice. I feel like you'd be a more, like, nicer, like, mischievous, but, like, a good-natured.
Yeah. Multiverse Loki.
Multiverse.
I like how that sounds.
Do you think that maybe you guys are just making up non-versions of these characters and calling them multiverse versions of these characters?
Yeah, no, like...
So I thought that's what the whole point of the multiverse was.
Yeah.
So you could just say random stuff. And
I mean,
be
it's
like,
near
"Yep,
infinite."
You know that guy?
I'm multiverse Patrick Mahomes. I'm 100% white and not very athletic.
My name's Will Rice.
And my name's also not Patrick Mahomes.
I am Maddie B, and I play the lovable and grumpy.
Maddie B.
Oh, is that?
Call myself grumpy.
But
But I play Thulgrin, the dwarven paladin.
Matt's like, I don't call it. Who calls me grumpy? Matt Yang is not with us tonight. He
Rest in
is
peace.
getting ready to start every time.
You've got to change the verbiage.
He's not here with us tonight. He's getting ready to start a new job. So best of luck to him in all of his endeavors.
Job.
It's a new job that won't allow him to continue playing D&D.
He'll
We
be
are
back
sorry that
next
it was all of a
week.
sudden, so he couldn't say goodbye.
He's working for the diocese. The latest episode that dropped, we mentioned Catholicism twice, and now we're a hot button issue with them, so they took one of our own.
They liked the mention. They were just like, hey,
We
someone
don't-
mentioned us. A non-Catholic podcast mentioned. No, they didn't
Not
say
about the
mean
thing.
things.
Wasn't about any.
It wasn't. No, get one of them over here right now.
I will say that I will solo the fucking Pope. I will solo the Pope. I will
Solo the Pope. Solo the Pope.
Yeah, band name, absolutely.
I would kick his ass.
I do think he swooped from the rafters to pick up Matt.
That's
though,
not
the
what-
first day.
That's not what I thought.
No, the Pope is the ambush. The Pope is the ambush predator, so you always want to be looking at him.
Can't be the Pope if you're not a virgin.
You can tell by his forward-facing eyes.
It's good for tracking prey.
If you ever go to the Vatican, make sure you wear this hat.
Well, as we look over our shoulders, we'll go ahead and get started with the episode.
No. My ego cannot let us pass up. What supervillain or hero would I be?
Would
guys?
you be?
Yeah,
Aren't you picking it?
Same, I don't know.
I don't want to
Mysterio.
because that's how
Serious good shout.
that's how.
I'm
like,
saying Doctor
I work.
Strange.
Doctor Strange's good. I would love you as Doctor Strange, honestly.
You'd
Nice.
be great.
Yeah.
You would be fun Doctor Strange.
I was thinking the fake Manchurian.
Oh, Mandarin?
Mandarin.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't see Denzel Washington
Mandarin
at all in the
is
Marvel
a
movies.
multiverse Manchurian. Manchurian.
Yes.
You know, the Manchurian Candidate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna have to think about who you would be.
Mandalorian
No, I like-
candidate.
I'll take Doctor Strange though. That's even better. Yeah.
That's a good shout. That's a very good shout.
All right, so this Halloween week, we're all gonna be the MCU counterparts.
Who would I be? I have
MCU.
honestly no clue.
Blue Beetle. Just kidding. That's from DC. I think.
That's not even the right.
I was gonna say,
Huh.
what is Nightcrawler?
He's
He's an X-Men.
Marvel.
I love Nightcrawler.
You think Nightcrawler?
No.
What?
I think Nightcrawler's really cool and he
You
wanted
can
to
be
give me a
Beast.
good one.
He can be Beast.
Beast was
I'm not smart enough to be.
I would put you as Beast.
Well, what's
Drew,
he-
Drew would be a beast. Yeah, Drew would be beast
Ooh, I respect
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
for sure.
Little
Now
mangy,
he's
but
voiced
very
by Kelsey
intelligent.
Grammer, right?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Mystique.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
I
cool.
love Frasier.
I mean, I'd like to be
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah, you can be Wolverine. I was gonna say that.
Everybody probably wants to be Wolverine. I don't know
We
if
could make that
fits who I
happen.
am.
We can make you Wolverine.
You
So-
you fit that genre.
Oh yeah, totally.
How
Wolverine.
emo do you feel?
What?
How emo do you
He
feel?
rides motorcycles
feel?
already.
How do I
He
feel?
smokes cigars.
He's wearing all black.
His face is
say-
really
Be-
hairy.
Be
Matt,
Cyclops.
say,
Just be
Matt, say
Cyclops.
Bub.
So if I were
Hate
to,
everything.
if I were to completely obliterate you
Gambit.
besides one cell, what would happen?
Gambit would be
Yeah,
fun.
One drop of blood.
sick.
Can you say shrimp?
Oh, mon chéri, I'm a superhero. Come here, I'm gonna eat you.
Bandit's French Canadian?
Huh?
Gambit.
Gambit.
is
I love Gambit.
Louisiana.
What? That didn't sound like Louisiana.
Oh, cause that sounded just like Louisiana.
Well, no, that's Gambit doing an impression of his first generation immigrant parents.
Bandit, apparently.
And I told my mama she's an idiot.
Yeah, apparently.
I do say.
Episode 41 of the Godscar Chronicles. So the last time we were here, Drew was still level 5, and our party had begun their journey up the Umber Hills to a place known as the Top of the World, where the legends,
Looking
Does that mean in the
down.
morning I can do like top of the morning to you?
Wow.
where the legends told of a trio of witches who could help explain and provide insight into Lucius's predicament.
They are called the Spice Girls.
The party left Hofkas in June, ascending the mountain, beginning the perilous climb up to the top, scaling cliff sides, faces of ice, and the increasingly cold temperatures until they were descending a little bit of a valley in the mountains. And Lucius thought he saw something off in the distance and decided that the best course of action was to shoot it with an Eldritch Blast. That proved to be the undoing of that poor hunk of ice, which caused a chain reaction, which leads us to this moment as the ice shelf begins to shift and crack off to the side and now above you guys, and you begin to hear the distinctive rumble and groan of thousands of pounds of ice and snow begin to tumble downwards. We're in an avalanche. So, with that being said, I'm going to... give me just a second. I'm going to go ahead and fire up some fun, gripping music, and I'm going to have everybody roll initiative.
Guys, I told you we're fighting something.
Now, before
Gravity.
we begin the initiative, I will tell you from right now, the avalanche, I want to give you guys a heads up on what it rolls, because it is an initiative, and it goes at a certain pace. The avalanche rolled a 12. So, if you are above a 12, you will have the advantage. If you are below a 12, it's not going to end very well.
Oh, sweet. I rolled well.
So,
Do I need to roll for me and Pothole, or is he going to carry my initiative?
it's up to you.
I'll have him carry mine.
Okay.
Same with
Never mind, I'll have him roll his own.
dog.
Same with my dude.
Oh, we're both fucked.
Wait, initiative?
What are we doing with Tabidi?
Shit.
He's chilling.
good
He's fine.
question.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to cast Reduce on Tabidi as a free action, and we're just going to put him in someone's backpack.
We'll see.
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I can...
'Cause you've got...
If that's the easiest way for us to do this,
Fulgrim is the only one who's not carrying somebody. So,
I am carrying someone.
you're carrying your homunculus, you're carrying Pothole, you're carrying a dog, you're carrying a coffin.
My homunculus.
Pothole's carrying himself. He's autonomous 100%.
Well, he's with you. I'm saying, with you as, something you're responsible for. So, if you want Fulgrim to backpack a tiny TBD...
Or
I'm
Tabidi. I mean, he is,
He is capable, but he's also not here, so I don't want to Jaeger him and have a terrible roll be the undoing of his character
Yeah, just
when he's not around.
honestly, it's just easier to forget about him.
Yeah, so what I'll do is, real quick, I'll look at Tabidi and I'll say, hey, mate, real quick, before this gets out of hand, don't think you're as familiar with your new body as you were with your old one, so don't take this personally. And I'm going to pull out the spyglass and I'm going to reduce him. And he's going to be reduced for... only a minute, so we've got to haul ass through
Well,
this.
you're in initiative, so it does slow time down just a little bit. So
Okay.
we'll get to
Yeah,
that.
and then after that, we can just let him go into autopilot after we make it through this.
Yep.
But that makes it to where he's not a part of it, but also none of us are like, hey, Matt, sorry, we accidentally killed you again.
Absolutely.
Just point of order going forward. The tiny construct homunculus
Yes.
has a flying speed, but I don't think we're gonna
I haven't wanged it up yet.
nerf that.
Yeah, it hasn't been winged.
So 40. Should we say 40-foot walking speed or 30-foot walking?
30-foot walking speed.
30.
40. Small enough.
40. Cool.
It's a little zoomer. Okay, zoomer.
Okay, so
Thank you.
That's cool.
let's go ahead and figure out 25 to 20.
22.
22, 14.
Must be nice.
Roll 19, baby. Get on my level.
Okay. 20 to 15.
16.
16 for Fulgrim.
18.
18 for Zeph. Okay. And then 12 for the Avalanche. 15 to 10. 10 for...
Guys, why
11 for Kenneth?
Yes.
Everyone cheer up.
And 10
Yes,
for...
Otherfall.
I have spider climb.
Okay.
That's good for yourself.
So, let us go ahead and begin. So, the avalanche has not started yet. The ice begins to crack. The snow begins to move. But a few people have the quick mind to react and do something. So, starting off with Lucius, what do you do in this moment?
I made a mistake!
Oh my god,
wait,
that's
yeah,
what
we-
you open with?
We all kill Lucius.
Yeah.
Is there like a other side of the shelf, like where like there's like safety, like, or would I have to speed like down? Like, could I get across of like?
Unknown at this time. You do not see the speed at which it is falling.
Yeah.
You just begin to see as it's coming, as jetting across. You won't know until it starts falling.
I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna. Sorry, let me look at my spells because I'm definitely gonna pop one because this is dangerous. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay.
So I can then use my bonus action to dash, and then I will action dash and use all of my movement to get across the shelf.
How far
30,
is that?
30, 30, 90 feet.
So 90 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. 30, 30. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, you get 90 feet away as fast as humanly possible. Okay. Not going down and you're just moving parallel.
Yeah, moving
All right, good to know. Next is Zeph, followed by Fulgrim.
Cool. Has he shrunk Tabidi down yet?
I will say that, given that he's autonomous, we'll say that is his free action to beat before this has begun. So yes, Tabidi is now small, and on Fulgrim's turn, he's allowed to pick him up. Or, I mean, you could, but you also have the homunculus, so...
yeah, but he's pretty dang tiny, right?
No, they're only like a quarter of their size, I believe, according to Reduce.
Yeah, it's the next size class.
So he goes
Small.
from medium to small. So I mean, he's
And weight, what? Just to clarify.
He's 1/8 of his
1/8 of his weight. Yeah. So he is very light, but he is still like probably 2-ish feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah. Half size, 1/8 weight.
Oh yeah. So he's probably closer to 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
So, but he's very light. So
Okay.
He becomes a kid again.
So...
for a brief moment.
His childhood was restored.
Mm-hmm.
We were bad
Yeah.
influences.
Well, dang. So definitely he's going to hold... Like, the thing is coming down at them, right?
You're beginning to see it crack and break above you. It has not begun to move yet because you beat it in initiative, so it hasn't taken it in a weird term. Hasn't taken its turn yet.
Okay.
So,
Talk to me about the spell Summon Beast and what size creature I can summon with that.
He's about to Lord of the Rings it, summon an eagle.
that's a good question. Summon Beast.
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer appears all blued up right
Summon Beast.
Yes.
Third level spell. You call forth a bestial spirit. It manifests in an unoccupied space you within range. This corporeal form uses the bestial spirit stat block. When you cast a spell, it chooses an environment, air, land, water. The creature resembles an animal of your choice that is native of the chosen environment, which determines certain traits in the stat block. The creature disappears when it drops to 0 or the spell ends. Allied to you and your companions, it shares your initiative, takes a turn immediately after yours, it obeys your verbal commands. If you don't issue any, it takes the dodge action and uses its move to avoid danger. So you are picking... are you picking one?
I was thinking the fly.
You're picking the air
yeah.
version? Okay. So it would have the ability to...
Yeah, so I am definitely thinking like Gandalfing, like calling a giant eagle or condor or something to come down and pick up mini Tabidi.
It's gone.
I will say...
A condor?
The
Giant
components,
condor?
the components do have a value of 200 gold pieces. Do you have 200 gold pieces?
Heck yeah.
Okay. Then go ahead and reduce that from your total, and we will say that you have the components necessary to create this spell.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm going to call... I want this, though. This is like...
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
It is a... Before you do that, it is a small beast.
Oh, it's
The
small.
stat block says bestial spirit small.
Ooh.
So that may
Really?
not... Yeah. I don't believe it's
That's it.
something
Any-
that's big enough.
Small beast? It does, yeah. Even at a higher level, huh? Yeah, it says small beast.
Small beast.
Huh. Oh. Use the higher level wherever the spell's level appears in the stat block.
Basically, it would increase your hit or multi-attack or all that stuff.
Well, dang.
Would have been cool though.
Yeah.
You yourself can turn into something.
So, yeah. So initially, what I wanted to do was try to grab my Hunculus and Tabidi and use my gem wings to just fly us out of there. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, and also I'm going to cast guidance on Glyph.
Okay. I would say.
And I'm holding that flight until.
How long does it go?
1 minute.
Ooh,
so
okay.
he's basically holding it until that avalanche is right on him. They're gonna run from it together. He picks them up and he starts running.
Fly.
Yeah.
I will say when the avalanche does come into contact with you, I will require a strength check to maintain above it, because obviously as an avalanche comes down, not only the ground is treacherous, but the air above it becomes filled with ice and snow. It becomes a little tumultuous. So it'll be a strength check. Not a terribly high DC, but it will be to maintain that height above it.
Heck yeah.
And you are carrying Tabidi and your homunculus?
And my homunculus.
Okay, so I'm going to give an additional point to the DC for that. Okay. Because they're both small, so it's not that much of a burden, but it is... You do have to carry
Should have got it myself, huh?
You should have.
Fool.
No big deal, but just make a point of that when we get to that point. Okay, end of your turn as you're preparing for that. Fulgrim, what are you doing in this moment before the ice breaks?
Alright, so I'm guessing we're going down.
You were going down into a little bit of a valley before ascending another peak. There's one more peak in front of you before you reach the top of the world, which is the one that is hidden amongst clouds.
But we are...
Yeah, you're going down into a little bit of a valley,
valley.
that kind of sets between the two peaks.
And the avalanche
then
behind
I guess...
yes, coming from the peak.
We're going to catch some gnar, and I'm just going to use my shield as a sled.
Yeah, you are.
And just start trying to go down... Just go downhill as fast as I can. I will even to kind of like pick up, maybe help me pick up speed. I will grab the bottom of it and cast Misty Step so that I go forward quickly, and then maybe that when I come out.
Doesn't really, I mean, it helps you move further, but it doesn't really do much for the sledding part.
Okay,
I will say,
fine.
Make a dexterity check for me to see if you are nimble enough to begin to sled down a hill with a shield.
Okay.
That's going to be a 22.
Why do I even ask? With his experience in catching gnar.
I grew up in the mountains.
Fulgrim,
Catching that.
you hear a weird air guitar as he just begins to slide down.
Is it Eddie Munson?
No, it's close enough though. As he begins to slide down past everybody. Quite beautifully, actually.
See you later, lads.
Deuces wild. Okay, end of Fulgrim's turn. It is now the Avalanche's turn. As Fulgrim begins to slide down the hill, you hear as the ice and snow breaks and the mountain begins to unleash a torrent of snow upon you guys as it begins to cascade towards you. Based on the speed, you determine you have about 2 rounds before it comes in contact with you. There is no outrunning it. It is 2 rounds before it hits you one way or another. So, unless you're Preston or unless you're Lucius and could very possibly skirt the edge of it, we'll wait and see depending on how far you get.
How's that?
I might not do it.
We'll see. But so now you know when it gets back to its round, it'll be 1 round, and then when it gets back to its round again, it'll be 0 rounds, and that it'll impact it that way.
I have an idea.
So you have 2 rounds to determine what you're going to do. End of its turn. Kenneth.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, isn't this your favorite terrain? We were talking about it earlier. You said you love the Arctic.
Oh, I said for sure. Yeah,
Kenneth-
anything outdoors is like.
Kenneth loves the snow.
What is your actual favorite terrain as a ranger?
He just
Doesn't
says strip
matter.
mall.
Yeah, strip malls.
We gotta go back to Metal.
Yeah. Okay, so I think this is a perfect opportunity to use that dingle flying broom right now.
Sure.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to pop myself on it, and we already briefly talked about it, but I imagine there's a little mount for Sam to sit on, so the dog doesn't have to worry about nothing.
No, you dag it under his vest, and then you drink.
That was not ever discussed.
Oh, it for sure was. Yeah.
No, it was never discussed.
Drew, tell
You left your dog to die.
Tell me.
All right. Well, I know he has armor, so I'm
I-
just gonna clip him on with a little carabiner.
Wait, what wasn't discussed?
Sam.
Damn, Drew's no help to you.
The
Sam, I am.
the dog harness
Yeah,
on the bottom of the broom.
that's 100% what we talked about.
Yeah, the one that was made of leather and burlap.
Yeah, and I talked about how probably looked like the one that I have for Hugh. You
Yeah.
know?
Cute.
With the handle on it.
Yeah, because I was like, oh my gosh, his little legs look just like hogs.
Speed for man word, it hovers beneath you
We
and
had
can
all
be ridden in the
sorts of
air.
jokes
Its
about
flying
it.
speed of 50 feet and carry up to 400 pounds, but its flying speed comes 30 feet when it's carried over 200 pounds. Broom stops hovering when you
big's your dog?
land.
It's a puppy.
Is it a dwarf dog?
Figure out late.
Send the broom to a destination. So here's what gets me.
A dog from
It
Dwarven.
says
Yeah.
it hovers beneath you and can be ridden into the air as a flying speed of 50 feet. So it doesn't specify how far off the ground. So you have 30 feet of movement
Yeah.
because you are carrying over 200 pounds.
Yeah. Wait, that's really presumptuous.
Well, with your gear and your dog.
Calvin, you just failed your investigation
Wow.
check.
Not even
We're gonna have
close to a
words
discussion.
here.
You're lucky I'm not telling you it's
Bill,
over.
bro.
You're lucky I'm telling you it's not over 400 pounds.
Ken's built.
What happens when the DM gets the opposite of inspiration?
Or murder.
He just fakes the roll. All right, so
We just have angry conversations
yeah.
after everybody leaves.
No, Drew and Taylor, do it now.
Bro, he.
okay.
I'm kind of
You
interested.
have a flying speed of 30 feet. That will factor into when the snow does come in contact with you. You will also need to make a strength check when it does approach to see if you can maintain the balance on your broom and make sure your dog doesn't
Strength
fall.
check twins.
How high is the shelf coming? Like, is it above 30 feet? This.
Yeah, it's a lot of ice and snow
Hard to
propelling
tell.
down to you right now. Even if you get above the supposed area, again, like I said, the air above it gets very tumultuous. So,
Even.
No, because that's my action, I think, for the broom.
so that will be when it does arrive. It will need a strength check to.
All right, so with that, if I'm already gonna do it and already gonna have 30 feet of movement, and if TBD is reduced, I'm gonna try to swoop TBD up too.
He already has him. Zeph already has
Got
possession
him?
of TBD.
Does everybody look like
Everyone's
they're?
fine.
I mean,
pretty
you
much
can
taken
grab
care
him
of?
from me.
Everyone's good.
You can grab
Are you
him
good?
from me. Like,
You've
I
already
haven't
started-
taken off.
You've already started running. You ran past everybody.
I am running. Yep.
Yeah, so
Okay, that's
she's
good.
behind him in the initiative.
That's good.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check to see how high this wall is?
Nope, not yet.
All right,
Not your turn. Or that's the end of your
That
turn.
literally is my turn.
Well, you did your turn to carabine your dog and pick him up in a flying
Yeah,
broom.
that's
So.
fine.
And we love him. We love Sam.
He's a good
Yeah,
dog.
and
Sam, I am
Sam
good
is
jam.
a good dog.
Name your
brother.
dog
Glyph,
Sam.
what are you doing?
Yeah, it's a good name for a dog.
Okay, yep. All right. I'll look at Pothole and I'm gonna say, hey, listen.
motherfucker.
I didn't want to tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you this. Thorgrim thinks that he can catch gnar better than you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. Do with it what you will. And I'm gonna tell Pothole that that's what he should do is catch gnar as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a minute looking up and trying not to panic. I'm going to get into my pack and I'm going to find explicitly Sirius's glider that I found when we were back in, back in the place. And I'm going to take a look at it and I'm going to see if there's something that I can do in the next, with this round to make sure it's at the very least will suffice a couple rounds. Just, if we're going down a hill into a valley, valley. I really don't know how to do A's, and it's pissing me off.
Valley.
It's a valley. If I'm
Volley.
going down into a volley of
Oi,
arrows,
Frankie's volley.
shut up.
It
That's
might
what I'll
actually
do. Next time I'm not here, I'll just listen to the episode, and you guys can tell me how to do my A's.
You Frankie's volley.
You're being a real asshole. What? That's not awesome. Yeah, so that's what I would like to do. Can I make an investigation check to see if there's something that I can do to make it serviceable?
I
Or is
like
it-
the thought. Let's go ahead and do. Let's make a tinkering check to see if you can make this thing serviceable
Oh,
using your dexterity and your proficiency.
I'm glad those are both good. That's a 14.
That is, it's
You can
it's
say it's not.
fixable, but not in enough time.
Okay, I'm also gonna, as I'm looking at it, I'm gonna run my 30 feet
Sure.
as an action. bonus action. Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions I can do. So yeah, I'll just do my full 30 feet of movement.
Just keep running as you're frantically trying to put this thing together.
In a minute. Yeah.
All right. Good to know. That ends Glyph's turn. Back to the top of the round. Lucius, you're up, dude. You've run 90 feet. You've stopped. The ice is beginning to tumble down. The snow is beginning to accumulate.
And me running parallel to it is not a good idea.
At this point, you think there is a chance that you could be cutting it very close if you continue to travel. I assume you can travel 90 feet per round?
Yes, if I use everything.
If you get 180 feet in the next 2 rounds, you feel there's a possibility you could outrun it.
Lucius is like...
But everyone else is running back, so you are on your own up here.
Honestly, Lucius in his head, he's very resolved about his mission here, so he's just going to fully send it.
So you're going for it.
I'm going full send, baby.
Okay, you're going to roll the dice on it.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to roll...
I don't have Misty Step.
Based on that,
Misty Step.
Based on that, I am going to roll a high variant dice.
Okay.
To see if you can
I use my inspiration from last session that I didn't use to re-roll the high variant dice?
You could if it was you rolling it, but it is me rolling it.
So, I'd just like to point out the hilarious...
I am the hand of fate in this world.
Yes, you are.
Preston started the avalanche.
Yeah.
And then sprinted 180 feet away from us.
Yeah.
It looks a little sketchy if you ask. We'll see what happens. All right.
I make power moves, baby, even if they're not smart.
Couch is a real dickhead.
Do the fate smile on Lucius's plan.
I don't know.
All right. Zeph, it is your turn.
Like, with no disrespect, I just wanted to yell, fuck you.
I respect it. Zeph, it's your turn.
Sweet. Zeph's gonna turn after considering things for a second and start running back towards the avalanche.
Carrying homunculus and TBD with you.
And your son.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you run with that, dude.
But that 13 was
Thulgrin, it is your turn.
While
TBD.
Oh yeah.
He's living in
blasting everything
dying,
with
especially
his
because he's got like a giant body too.
With your breath weapon?
He skips puberty. Like, I'm so pissed.
Say that.
He really did.
There's nothing to hit with my breath.
Okay.
Like, I wish I was 13 and went to, closed my eyes for a second and woke up with a giant dragon body.
What do you do?
God, that was awful. I guess I'm
Continuing down the hill? All right.
Can I hit, like if I see a jump, can I try to lean over?
Hell yeah.
Make a dexterity check.
Or something?
Make an athletics check for me.
Thulgrin grind because he's grinding through.
Hey, that was a good one.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I know you have good ones.
That is going to be a 26.
Good movie.
I don't even know why I bother. Thulgrin is not sweating at all about this.
He's actually
like, this is just, he's having a great time.
He's like
I grew up in the mountains.
Sure, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, you grew up inside the mountain, but this is fine.
You don't think a dwarf has to venture outside the mountain every once in a while?
You catch some sick air. I mean, the judges awarded pretty decent score, actually. Because
a
there's judges
D10
here
of
for some
damage.
reason.
He like jumps up, slow motion
D10.
spins around, looks at Pothole, kind of flips him off.
7 out of 10.
Now we're talking. Roll. Oh, go ahead and roll a D100.
As a point of order, how does Pothole begin to
He has a
descend
shield.
the mountain?
He has a shield.
So he's using his shield to go down?
Yeah, same thing.
Is he surfing toboggan style? How's he doing this? Is he luging? Is he all the way back like the
So I think he probably would have.
Came.
His shield is pretty decently sized.
Yeah.
So you put the shield down, clamp on either side, on his knees, leaning forward to juice the mountain. Okay. Because he's about to kick the shit out of Thulgrin.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check for Pothole, if you please.
I do please. Well, hold on.
We're gonna have to get into some sort of like maneuver battle here.
So can we
come down?
Sure. Let's just negate.
Who rolls the highest?
Yeah, let's just negate everything that I did for this encounter.
Can we get rid of the current soundtrack and start playing like Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Like
Yeah, I'm sure I can figure that out.
13.
All you hear is
13.
Yeah.
That is the DC that he needs to beat right now.
Nailed it.
So he is making his way down the hill without issue currently.
Crazy Train.
Okay, end of Fulgrim's turn. It is now the Avalanche turn. The Avalanche continues to tumble down, building speed and gaining traction as it goes. It gets closer and closer. It has not reached the starting point of this yet, where Zeph is the only one left in that position, and Lucius, who is running parallel to it at this point. But it is continuing to ascend. By the time it gets to its round, by this time next round, it will appear.
Consume you.
And that is when we will figure out where everybody is at that point. So, end of that turn. Kenneth, you are up.
Get him, Kenneth. Okay. So, on this broom...
Well, Kenneth can do this.
Kenneth... that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna shoot the avalanche. No, I'm kidding.
Hell yeah.
Hunter's mark. No, I'm just gonna keep on booking it, like, straight up. And
My favorite enemy, natural disasters.
Up. I guess that would probably be the best, like, most direct way to get out of the path. So another 30 feet.
Hurricane
straight
Miguel,
up.
get the
Okay.
Everybody looks like they're pretty much taking care of themselves, yeah?
Sure.
At this point, yes.
All right.
Except for Zeph, who is now barreling back towards you.
Okay. How high is the wall now? Can I...
Make a perception check.
Okay, thank you. 10. Oh,
That's a lot of snow.
that's a whole hail of a lot of snow. Straight up I go.
Here's the crazy part. The white snow coming down a white mountain against a stark blue sky is almost disorienting at this point. Hard to tell what's going to happen here. But we'll get to that point. Glyph, it is now your turn.
Okay, shoot, I don't really have anything else that I can do except try this again.
Be handsome.
Yep, trying. So I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can do a quick fix on the glider. It was less
Can I give you my inspiration?
than 20 by 19.
Is it a nat one?
Yeah.
Did I break it? Did I break it? I broke it.
You break it.
Yes.
What'd you
Okay,
bring?
Sirius's glider that I was trying to repair so I could glide
It's
out.
okay. Character arc whenever you actually fix it.
You know, that's what I'd become cold from because I die in a blizzard.
Okay. End of Glyph's turn. I need another check from Pothole.
Pothole, here we go. Pothole with a big gnar. That's 19.
Yeah, doing great.
He does have you ever seen the Nitro Circus where they're on the 3 wheels like what Darby Allin was doing? Mm-hmm. That's what he does. He sees the jump and the flip off, and he's like, okay, cool. Hits a jump similarly and does a very like grandfatherly slow motion front flip. Mm-hmm. Juiced. Whoa! I can't wait to play Pothole after Glyph dies. That'll solve my A problem.
Oh my gosh, we would never have to really hear you talk. Yeah, that would be great.
Not for a listener-focused podcast, it would be.
And also,
top of the
your
round,
alcohol.
Lucius, you're up, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One more round of movement?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You get
What
to the
a
edge,
jackwagon.
begin to breathe a sigh of relief, feeling like you're reaching the tail end of it as it is now rapidly approaching your location.
Take me, snowstorm.
Zeph, it's your turn, buddy.
Sure. So, Zeph, being the brilliant strategist that he has always been known
Yes.
to be.
Okay. It's true time.
Yeah, that's right. He wild shapes into this creature that he has limited experience with during,
Sure.
like training,
A dwarf.
various trainings and adventures. A hippogriff, and in his taloned claws, he continues to hold Tabidi and his construct and leaps into the air, soaring.
Yeah, but
I'm
to crest the wave of snow headed straight toward him.
make a dexterity check to see how fast you get.
I feel like we definitely pushing the bounds with Calvin today.
60 foot flying
Yeah,
speed.
when I'm
Murder
up,
the
we gotta
mountain.
play.
Give Lucius a gun.
Oh yeah. Gosh,
It's legit, baby. It is
legit, baby.
legit.
If you go into certain subreddits, they do have the stat block of hippogriffs. It's legit.
It's it.
Jeremy Crawford, the sage of D&D, says a hippogriff is a monstrosity. It is not something a druid can wild shape into.
Jeremy Crawford.
Jeremy Crawford is the sage of D&D. Any question that is asked of him, his word is law.
Who made him the sage?
He's literally like he's employed by Wizards of the Coast. He's like a writer for D&D.
Okay, so
what?
So like what?
Who died and made them Gary Gygax?
Gary Gygax.
Have you ever met a hippogriff?
Yeah.
While intending to turn
in peace, my
into
boy.
a hippogriff and feeling the success
L.
of continuing to hold onto his charges in his taloned hand, he has no idea that he's actually just turned into a giant vulture. Feels the same to him. Feels fucking the same to him, Calvin. With the same fucking flying speed and the same big old fucking taloned hands.
Guys, we're all friends here. We love
Give
each
me
other
a second.
so
Give me a second.
Oh, what does Jeremy have to say?
I'm looking at a vulture to see if he can carry his charges and do the flying.
Are you gonna ask their weight?
The hippogriff.
So
What?
It's the one in Harry Potter. It had hooves, anyways.
I don't care what it is.
No.
It can't carry.
Front claws,
Were they?
behind hooves.
Remember?
It has the front claws of a
that's
hippo.
right. Yeah.
My father's gonna hear about this.
Yeah.
It's killing me.
It's killed me! Yeah, this is
Yeah, my favorite part is where like they said fuck in response to getting hit.
They had to reshoot it after Malfoy, when he first got hit by the hippogriff, yelled,
Fucking
Jesus Christ.
shit!
Bollocks!
Oh, beans.
Oh, fuck that.
No thanks.
Hold on.
Shut up, Rupert.
That shit gibbon just scratched me.
Hang on.
We're
I know why they call you a hypocrite, you fat tub of love.
Okay, while Calvin's doing that, Michelle, real quick, shot out of a cannon, recast Draco Malfoy in 5, 4, 3, 2.
The only thing that came to mind was Matt Smith, and that's really bad.
I would like Christopher Walken as Malfoy.
I saw a TikTok that said I saw a TikTok that said that Matt Smith had
fuck.
sunsetter awnings as a brow bone, and like I'll never be the same. That's
Good God.
Wait, you're talking about Matt Smith, like
Yeah,
from House of Dragons and also Doctor Who?
yeah.
My friend was talking about like she loves Doctor Who, so she had like incredible like dissonance whenever she like watched Matt Smith cutting down a bunch of people.
Yeah, I'm
she's
sure.
like, what?
That's not a sonic screwdriver. Yeah.
That's really fucked up, man. That's my friend.
Yeah, no. That's why she was mad,
Matt-
because that wasn't a sonic screwdriver.
No, Matt Smith is my friend.
Calvin, will this help?
Sorry about your sunsetter
What's up?
awning.
You were gonna let me carry both of them, and the giant vulture is stronger than I am.
But can you? I don't think you could become a giant vulture at your level. I think that is a level 8 druid spell because it's a challenge rating of 1.
Oh, I can't fly. No,
No.
I can do challenge rating of 1.
You're level 5. I think you
Yeah.
should be able to fly.
I can't fly though. Yeah, I don't think
You're level
that.
5.
The vulture starts
no, I
dragging
think
them
that's
through the
swim.
snow.
Yes.
Look it up.
Oh, dude, I've got so
Yeah.
Can you be a
Just trying
horse
to
or
find
something?
Steve.
Just something
A
fast.
Pegasus. Be a
flying horse,
Pegasus.
yeah.
Different.
Pegasus.
No, a Pegasus is a
you
monstrosity.
Michelle, recast
I mean, I
Pegasus
will.
from Hercules in
Yeah.
5,
Hold
4,
on.
3, 2.
Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hold on.
Hold up. We're done, boys.
Wild shape improvement. You can use your wild shape feature to transform into a creature of challenge rating half or lower that does not have a flying speed.
Wild shape improvement. Let's see. I can't.
So he really needed that 6th level that you're not giving him, huh?
No,
I don't even know if 6 levels is the one that you can do it at.
Yeah. No, I thought I could have sworn one of my things was 1. Like there are so many things enhancing that shape.
8th level druid. At 8th level, you can use your action to assume a beast you've seen at challenge rating 1 or lower.
You know what?
I am.
Don't worry about it. So he just keeps trying to turn into this freaking flying beast. It's
Yeah.
like, and he
Didn't
just
say
like he's kind
frickin'.
of shifting. There's like all this weird morphing things happening to him, and eventually realizes that what's happened with all of the morphing is somehow his 2 charges have landed on his back. He is a brown bear, and he is somehow flying because of his gem dragon wings, because he has a bonus action and an action, and he can use his bonus action to turn into the damn bear, and he can use the gem dragon.
He looks like an 80s minivan.
Love it.
Yeah.
He looks like...
and he's so frustrated that he just screams radiant damage right down the middle of the avalanche, which radiant...
Roll damage for that, please.
Okay.
Nice. Roll the hit.
Hey, some of us are still on the ground.
I like to think of him as like a Winnebago.
Roll damage?
Yes.
Oh, because it does.
Oh my god, you're right. Winnebago.
This was. I love how hard it was to get something.
Why not just be a gorilla and just carry one in each arm? If he wasn't going to say wings, I was going to say the way you outrun a bear is you run downhill, because bears can't run downhill.
I'm saying you just strap 2 penguins to the bottom of your feet.
Oh, and then just...
Wrong pull, bro.
8.
8 points damage. Okay. So
but you killed the entire
avalanche. You fire your radiant damage that does displace the oncoming snow. It will reduce your DC as the snow approaches.
Oh, nice.
I cast the flip wounds on it.
Well, that helps me.
I wonder what necrotic damage would do to something.
Okay.
I did it right where you were going to be.
After all of that, we're at Thulgrin's turn now. Thulgrin, what are you doing?
Bro.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep getting some gnar.
Okay. The snow is faster than you, so it will overtake you.
Do a cool flip before you get overtaken.
Are you doing anything?
Alright, then I will misty step 60 feet in front of me.
Would have been helpful.
Wait, no. This is what you do. Wait, so
is there any? Okay,
could you step on top of the wave and ride it?
Anybody that is close to me that I can kind of lean over to and kind of get my shield to kind of go over and potentially grab?
Yeah, Paul just zoomed past you.
There's nobody.
We're all kind of split up.
He said there's nobody. So I guess I'm.
He ran parallel. He ran back. She flew up. Pothole might be near you, but he's also on his own sled. So
also, he's not joining your team.
And you are.
But he's gonna be slower.
No, both of you are the same speed on your sleds.
And that's what I'm saying.
We grease it with Pam.
I'm slow, and the snow's gonna catch me. Then
it's also gonna catch
him.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can kind of lean back a little bit and maybe slow it down and like kind of almost like I don't know. You see the skydivers.
You're trying to
kind of like come together.
You're trying to catch Pothole.
Slow down so I can get right next to him and maybe reach over and grab him.
Okay, let me ask this question. To what end are you trying to catch Pothole?
I'm gonna grab him and then I will misty step forward 60 feet so that we can get
60 feet.
30 feet.
30
feet.
30.
You're gonna misty step 30 feet. Again, to what? Okay, let me explain this to you guys. The avalanche travels.
I'm gonna misty step further.
The avalanche travels on average about 1,700 feet per round. There is no way you can outrun it.
No,
it's about to eat us.
Do what?
It's about to eat us.
It is going to hit you one way or another. The question is, how do you find a way to avoid it or bypass it entirely? So sliding down the hill is a great theory, unless you have somewhere you're going to, which at this point is the valley of a hill that, if you get caught up in an avalanche, will cascade you further down the mountain. So you gotta have some end goal here than just, I'll sled until I outrun it, because it's not gonna happen.
Well, that wasn't really clarified at the beginning.
All right, so as this avalanche is falling, right?
Yeah.
It's the front wall of it.
Uh-huh.
And that's probably, 30 feet? Like back?
Sure.
And then it's settling behind it?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Well, what I want to do is I want to look out across the landscape, find the highest little hill there. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go over and I'm going to hit that, get a bunch of gnar. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to kind of spin around and do a 180. Mm-hmm. So I can see over what's happening. And then I'm going to misty step behind the avalanche. I feel like I get points for creativity.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I'm seeing two rolls here, big dog.
What are the two rolls, Will?
I feel like one is definitely acrobatics for sure.
I think it's athletics.
It is definitely athletics.
Athletics, that's fine.
And then you gotta perceive a safe spot to Misty Step to.
Right, that's why I asked.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so you acrobatics check for me.
Matt, we can both make new characters together. It'll be fun.
I really don't want to lose this.
We can be
one.
two of the three witches.
Acrobatics. Yeah, you guys can voice the witches.
I'm not
going to
lose the acrobatics. Yeah, no, that's going to be 19.
19
I've got
beats
an
it,
8,
yeah.
I've got a plus 18
So
to athletics.
Yeah, you're...
Plus 18.
Oh, sorry,
geez.
to athletics.
I was like, 18, is that a natural
My
one?
eye
That's late game reference shit.
Plus
Up
8.
into the air, you spin around, you
Plus
look at
17
the avalanche that is now rapidly approaching you. You decide to misty step towards the avalanche. I need a perception check
Natural 20.
as you misty
You're
step.
gonna have a natural 20. It's right there.
That's gonna...
You have to drop the natural 20 out of your hand. That's super cocked.
We're leaning. Yep.
That
Rolling
is
again.
incredibly cocked.
Super cocked. Super cocked. No, that's the first album of Solo the Pope.
16.
Yeah, but it's just like, the actual...
So you misty step and appear
Okay.
on the other side of the front wall of the avalanche.
Oh,
You land
the call comes
and continue to slide down the hill behind the avalanche.
and all.
So he's like riding the
Alright.
crest of the
So
avalanche.
what I'm gonna...
You're surfing,
then,
bro.
So if I've done that, then I want to make sure my shield, again, is under me. And just like a snowboarder would, he kind of basically angles it
He's gonna carve.
straight, and I'm gonna carve and try to continue to not slide as much as possible until I can find a tree or something I can grab a hold of and stay still.
Well, there's plenty of
Broken over things I would have
Trees
after that.
flowing through this.
There's small trees. There's blocks of ice that jut up out of the ground. There's stones. There's little outcrop. There's plenty of places
All moving
to,
at
stop.
1,700 feet a second.
No.
Well, then
A
I'll
lot of
just
them
head
stationary.
I'll head to the closest thing that I can grab and stop myself from sliding down the mountain.
Well, I have to roll to see if any of that is viewable above the mountain of snow that has now fallen on top of it.
Get good. He's gonna roll perfect for you.
That's a 2. There's not.
Oh boy.
So there's nothing
That was
stationary to stop
I feel
yourself
like a
with.
2 on your
if
end
it
should be a great one for me.
No, that's just for the world itself. So you can continue.
Then I should have
He
rolled.
likes when we do bad things.
I am the one.
Not you. I should have rolled. Your rolls go against me.
We're gonna get back to you, Fulgrin, as you have successfully fixed one problem, but now
feel like I'm
face
doing that
an
right
entirely different problem.
No, I
To the rest of you, it is now the snow's turn. So that means that all of you simultaneously get hit by the snow. We're going to start with Lucius and make our way down the table.
Yeah.
Lucius, the fates did not agree with you.
Okay.
You get swept away by the snow.
May I do something?
You may.
As
What
a
do you-
reaction?
What would you like to do?
So I'm assuming I'm taking damage as soon as I get hit by it.
Not necessarily.
Well,
Depends on what you hit.
well, can I get hit with damage? Because I want to
Do you
I want
want
to
it?
cast Tomb of Levistus on myself, where basically,
Okay.
but for short rest, as a reaction when you take damage, you entomb yourself in ice, which I'm going to reflavor as the coffin eats me up and then turns translucent, and you can see Lucius catatonic in it. And which melts away at the end of my next turn, and I gain 60 temp HP. And after I take the damage, 60 temp HP because it's 10 times my level.
Jeez, oh Pete.
And my speed is reduced to 0, and I'm incapacitated. But basically, as soon as it hits me, the coffin just eats me up, and then I'm gonna write it down.
That is entirely acceptable. You get eaten by the coffin. You get sucked under the snow.
Yep.
And that is where you stay
They call me Lucius King.
till the end of your next turn.
Lucius.
Next
That's
is
skeleton.
going to be Glyph.
Yep. Okay.
You are hit by the avalanche.
Right in the chest.
Give me just a second.
The old chest cavity.
As you are piled on top of the snow, as the snow piles on top of you, you are now restrained and begin suffocation.
Nice.
I hate that.
So you, what is your Constitution
I love
modifier?
+2.
Okay.
+2, so I believe that is...
Isn't it like a minute and then like for
a minute-
every
for
modifier?
every plus
two
another
minutes.
minute. Yeah.
So it's like 3 minutes.
So it's 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes of air right now.
That's not bad.
Okay, yeah, that's not nothing.
All right. So that is your station. We'll get to that here in a second. I will say, as you are restrained, you can feel that you have the ability to move. The snow is not... It's soft enough, obviously, because it's been tumbling down, that you could begin to struggle out. However, you are disoriented in snow, not really knowing which is up or down or left or right to you. So you can begin to try to struggle out, but it's a very high DC to break out of the ice at this point. We'll see.
So it's my turn?
Well, it's technically Avalanche's turn, so
Okay,
everybody's getting hit, and then we'll go back.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
Pro
Okay,
tip,
makes
if you're
sense.
in an avalanche, make sure to use condensation. That way you know which way's up and which way's down, because it'll grip.
Okay, stop breaking the game, please. You're
You
up
already
in the
knew.
air.
Look, he's so clever.
We all
Zeph.
knew this. We talked about this before when
Zeph,
we were walking.
you were flying up into the air with your 2 charges.
Yeah.
Are you talking about when we were
I
riding
need
this
you to
episode?
make a strength check to maintain altitude as the snow begins to descend upon you.
No pressure. Drew.
Inspiration. Whoa.
Inspiration.
Hey!
I don't know. Nat 20?
A natural 20?
Yeah.
That is an automatic success.
Look
So
at
despite the fact that you are only 30 feet above the ground, and this is a good 60 feet of snow that is tumbling down, your breath weapon bursts through the snow, and in a glorious fashion, this flying druid bear just barrels
Preceded
out of
by
the-
this beautiful radiant light.
Yeah, for some reason, there's a flag and an eagle behind you as well. It's a really weird scene, but it's beautiful for some reason.
And for a second, the automaton sitting on Tabiti's back looks like Vladimir Putin shirtless. Just for a split second. Yeah.
It's really, really odd.
Yes.
But yes, you have successfully avoided the avalanche.
Yeah!
You are free of that for the moment. Moving on to Kenneth.
That was
I need
worth
you
it.
to make a strength check.
Work it.
Not a saving throw. A check.
Be good. Shit. 3.
You are immediately buffeted by the wind and ice, blinding you and disorienting you. You lose control of where you are and get smothered by the snow.
Like a burrito.
You and Sam are now restrained and beginning suffocation.
Oh my god,
Lucky for
not
me,
the
he's the
dog.
best
You just got the
digger
dog.
this side of the Mississippi.
He's a St. Bernard.
Where's Mississippi?
Fulgrim,
Cross
you
pond.
are
I'm on the other
now...
side of it. I'm good.
You're on top of the snow that is continuing to fall, increasing your momentum, making it very difficult to stop, as you only went 30 feet, which is not a lot, considering that most of the mountain is still falling. I need you to make a...
Gotta get my stats.
I need you to make a athletics check at disadvantage to begin to stop yourself and not get caught up in the motion of the snow as it continues to tumble down the mountain.
Motion of the ocean, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just in the gates.
Disadvantage means...
Roll again and take the less, the lowest roll.
Better than that.
That would be a 16.
16.
Not bad.
That is
Well, I get to add my modifier, right?
for an athletics check, yeah.
Okay, then that will be a 24.
Okay, well, I was gonna say that's not enough, but to hell with it. Yeah, that's enough. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so as
Plus 8 comes in.
you slow down and stop, the rest of the mountain continues to fall past the valley, down 2 sides of the mountain, splitting in half as it continues to cascade down. You do not follow it and do not fall further down the mountain. You are safe. But as you turn around, you begin to realize there's only one other individual that you can see, and that is Zeph flying through, well, a bear flying through the air. Which
With
you assume is
Vladimir
Zeph.
Putin on his back.
Yeah, with a flying Putin on his back for some reason.
Yeah.
Which you assume is Zeph. But Kenneth, Lucius, and Glyph
I'm chilling,
are
bro.
all
I'm vibing.
not seen. And so, with that, we are officially out of initiative. Your turn ends. You are now under the snow.
Yes, but I was chilling for a second.
You were for a second. Kenneth, what is
I don't have to breathe.
Kenneth, what is your constitution?
+1.
I'm chilling.
So you have 2 minutes of
I
air.
thought you said 3.
It's 1 minute plus how much your constitution is. How much constitution does Sam have?
Oh,
He's a hardy dog. He's a dwarf dog.
Oh, what kind of?
he has +2.
Yeah.
Plus 2, so he has 3 minutes.
All right, not bad.
So, minimum 2 minutes, maximum 3 minutes. What are the two of you doing?
Oh, I know what I'm doing. It's
What,
gonna
me? Like, what am I doing?
No, the two that are up.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to cast Heat Metal on my Scimitar, and I'm going to eat 2d8 damage, but I'm going to create some space.
Just like wade it through.
You're going to begin to start trying to melt the snow.
It's 2d8 fire damage. I feel like it's going to do a number to some snow.
Oh yeah, it's going to burn through a bunch of snow.
Yeah, but I also take that same amount of damage.
Yes, you do.
So that's...
Respect though.
Is that 4 and a set?
Bro, why are you rolling fire?
Of course
on
I
that?
roll really well. 12.
12 points of damage.
Damn it. You have good HP.
Okay, so... Kenneth, what are you doing?
I'm gonna instruct Sam to hear which way's up. See if he can hear which way we should go. Also, I will try to make condensation so I know which way's up, and then try to have Sam start digging, and I'll move my shoulders and wiggle around to give him more room. All of that.
Why don't I try hawking a lug? Oh, which direction does that go?
I need you to make a... well, okay, so you can either make a strength check to get out or perception check to figure out which way's up.
Perception. Perception.
Make a perception check.
Oh, hold on. Can Sam also make one?
No. This is you. Sam just follows your turn.
Right, but he has advantage on perception that involves like smell and hearing. So if it was a matter of being able to...
Sam would have disadvantage on the roll regardless.
Okay. I'm rolling such shit tonight. 13.
You are losing air and do not know which way to go.
Okay.
All right. So, end of Kenneth's turn. Zeph Glyph did his thing. Back to the top of the round. Lucius, you're up. You're now losing air. Well, actually, no, because you don't breathe. But you're still stuck.
Damn, this sucks. We're like... Lucius is gonna, like, just... take it in for a second. And then he's gonna, like, just... move his arm around. And then, like, stick, like, his hand forward wherever that's down, south.
A direction.
A direction. And I'm just gonna... I still have an Expeditious Retreat active, right?
I would assume so, yes.
Yeah. Let me see if that does anything for me. I don't think it does.
We're still in initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This way we can determine who's doing what as time goes on.
I'm gonna...
Initiative in the sense of who's doing what on their turn, but
can I do something?
time will move a little quicker because it is only a few minutes.
I'm gonna drop, since I know, I was like, oh, maybe I do a beacon for myself. I was like, that's too bright out.
Mm-hmm. So
Lucius is gonna cast darkness on himself.
Okay.
Which is like a 20-foot radius sphere of darkness centered on me.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna wait after I cast that. Or like, I try to move out, but...
Make a strength check to try to move through the snow.
I have a -1 to that. Okay. 8. Yeah. I think I'm not gonna add anything to that. I'm not gonna waste anything. Oh, I have -2 to that. That's 7.
Yeah, you're not moving.
Yeah, but I cast darkness on myself.
Darkness on yourself? Okay.
So hopefully they can see outside of the...
We will see.
We will see.
Okay, so end of your turn. Zeph, it is your turn now.
Sweet. Zeph is going to... Can he see anything from up there?
Make a perception check.
Okay. $21?
Yes, with a 21, you can easily see two things. You can see up near, off to one side of the mountain, quite a distance away, probably about 180 feet away. You can see what looks to be a strange kind of grayish tint to the snow. It just looks abnormal based on all the white that's around here. And also not too far, maybe about 30 or 60 feet away from you, further down the mountain, you can see what looks like steam emanating off the snow from a particular spot. That is what you see.
How far away?
About 60-ish feet away.
Cool. Let me take a look. Let's see. He's got a 30-foot flying speed. So can he dash to the steam?
I believe it has an action to do so.
Yeah.
You used your action to make the perception check.
Oh.
But I will
my
say,
bad.
because time is moving a little more rapidly because of suffocation, I will say that yes, you can do both of those in order to get there. Because we're not using the 6 second per round ideology now. We're using it like, by the time it gets back to each of their turns, a minute will have passed since they got smothered. So
Okay, sweet.
we're using that kind of ideology. So so you can get to, which spot are you going to? You're
The
going to
one
the
with the
steam one. Okay, so
Yeah,
you
the-
arrive there. Haven't done anything yet.
Do my boys on my back get any actions?
Do they want any actions?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
Tabidi, I don't know what you can do. Dig?
Tabidi wants to use his psychic abilities to reach out and see if he can hear anybody down there.
Okay, sure.
Echolocation.
So he's going to use that to determine that. Hey, are you down there?
It's kind of a silly question, mate. I'd be more. I mean, I'm under snow yet. That's yep.
Okay, Zeph, he's down there.
Well, dig or something.
So he and the homuncles will begin to dig, burrowing down. We'll see what happens when they get to that point. All right, Thulgrin, it's your turn. You and Pothole are at the base of this valley, looking up at a tiny little bear that is kind of just swooping around the top there.
Is that can I tell that is Zeph?
I mean, where else are you going to see a flying bear?
It's pearlescent as well.
Is
Oh, yeah.
he far enough away from me that I can yell to him and see if he sees anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit
Do
of a
you
distance.
see anything up there, lad?
We've got Glyph down there.
Is there anywhere else? If you've got Cliff, is there anywhere else I need to be going?
About 180 feet above the mountain.
As a note, but time is a little more fluid here. As a note, the minute has passed, so your wings are no longer active.
Yeah, that's good.
As you're trying to dig him out.
Fall 30 feet
okay.
into the snow.
And Thulgrin, are you doing anything in this moment
he
other
will.
than shouting out?
Don't you worry.
I am. If you don't, do you have any idea where the other
About 180
places-
feet up the mountain, there's a grey spot. It's different.
All right.
Someone's got a rifle.
So the question is, what are you trying to
I'll
locate?
try to locate
Someone's got a dog.
her, because she's the only one not being found right now. Correct.
Nope. As far as you don't know who's been found.
True.
You just know where the great
You just
spot
know
is.
that there's 3 of you that you don't see. So which one do you pick?
The closest one to me that I can get to.
What object do you look for? You have to pick one of the 3. You don't know where any of them are. You don't know.
You know that we found Glyph.
You found.
Okay, the only thing that I can think of right off the top of my head is going to be the rifle or pistol that Kenneth has.
The rifle?
Yes.
Okay. You cast locate object. How far does that go?
1,000 feet.
Yeah. Yes, 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
He's gonna be
About 180 feet back up the mountain, you sense the rifle under the snow.
Good one.
So as
Mr.
cast
Freeze.
that, and then I will cast Misty Step
His name is Mr. Slash
up
E.
that towards that direction.
Okay.
Since I have an idea of the location to
Yep.
kind of at least cut that distance.
So you go about 60 feet, running 30, and Missy stepping another 30. Okay. So you begin to sprint up the mountain as fast as you can. It's going to take you some time, and time is not something that we have a lot of supply of.
Don't
Because
suffocate your
after
TPU.
Thulgrin, it is now Kenneth's turn. Kenneth, a minute has passed.
Right. Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
So I know you said last turn Sam couldn't do anything or whatever, right? But like when I'm looking at this sheet,
Yes.
it says that
What do you want Sam to do other than sense?
I want him to dig.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Doggy.
For you
got this,
Sam.
Sam.
He's got it.
Sam, I am
He's
the
got it.
jam.
Motherfucker.
It looks hot.
6.
You give rid of these dice.
Can I roll your dice?
Yeah. I've not rolled.
Never mind, it's just a
I've
dice.
not
It's
rolled well like a single good roll the whole entire night.
Sam
I'm
is
so
still
sorry.
stuck.
I just want him to try to make room for us.
He's trying his best, but he's stuck.
This is so sad. I hate this.
Gross.
Do you do anything on your turn?
Gross.
Shoot something.
You're gross.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
You have a gun. It's loud.
You have an arrow that's got a flame in the head of it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I thought I cast a firebolt and an arrow.
It wasn't firebolt.
It's just in general, a gun going off.
Another avalanche comes down.
That's scary.
Or it could puncture. Maybe
Guys, hurry up!
You
I'm
don't know how close you are. It could puncture that.
Guys, hurry up! I have a date with 3
Yes,
hot witches
it
on top of a
could.
mountain.
Could be.
Could rupture your eardrums, your dog's eardrums.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay,
You're gonna die.
Would I have known where Lucius was in proximity to me since he got buried before I did?
No. You don't know where you are.
Right, I'm saying, did I see Lucius go under at all at any point?
It's possible.
Okay, because if it's possible, what I do is cast Primeval Awareness, which would let me know of any like aberrations, maybe, and his patron like pings.
At least they stopped calling me undead. You know, that really
far
works
does that
out.
go?
That wouldn't help. That wouldn't hurt me. A mile, but
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself.
no, I'm not worrying about you. I'm trying to use you as a North Star.
Yeah, she's
Oh, yeah.
triangulating.
Yeah.
Is your first problem the fact that you can't breathe, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't move. Like I can't do anything.
You can move. Barely. Just shoot your gun in a direction. Make
You
sound.
can move. It's just in snow, so the DC to get out is higher.
You're so
Okay,
strong.
well then
You're so
I'll try to
handsome.
move.
Make a strength check.
All right.
Natural 20.
Fail it.
You got
What the hell?
Fail. 17. First decent roll.
Yeah, girl.
Not enough.
Oh, man.
It is not.
You know what?
enough.
At this point, I'll pet Sam until calm down, and I'm gonna try to conserve my breathing, like slow my heart rate, and just slow breathe.
Okay.
Oh,
End of your turn,
the
Glyph.
hunter's meditation.
It is your turn. I need you to make a strength
Freaking
check
out's not gonna help.
with a greatly reduced
First thing
DC
they teach in
because
monster school.
TBD and the homunculus are attempting to.
Tell us it's not
Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Without issue, you break out of the ice and snow, glorious air returning as you are hauled out of the avalanche. Safe
Okay.
and sound.
Okay, and then I would also like to, on my turn... Oh, and fun fact, I have hold breath. I could have held my breath for 15 minutes.
Super fun.
Okay, so getting out, was it my action to get out, or was it just me
No,
using movement?
that was just the roll to see if you could get out.
Okay.
So now you can have a turn if you wish.
So periscoping myself out, I'm looking around, and the only people I don't see are whom?
You see everyone but Kenneth and Lucius.
Okay. Lucius
party
is
favorites.
shifty, for lack of a better word. So I'm not as worried about Lucius.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use my lizard snout to make a perception check and see if I can catch their scent on the air with Hunter's Lore.
Tell me what Hunter's Lore is.
You gain proficiency with 2 of the following skills of your choice. I chose perception and stealth. Mm-hmm. So I'm...
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say to locate, I will give you 2 options. You can use perception, or you can use history to try to remember where you last saw them.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I mean, history
I'm
is the
throwing-
more obvious one.
I'm throwing you an option.
looking for?
Yeah.
Trying to remember where last he saw Kenneth. So you can either try to perceive.
How far away are you?
You're probably watching this guy book it.
I'm
too.
already almost there.
Yeah. Almost where?
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I guess you would know that.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm out of the snow, so I'm not worried about where I'm at. I'm gonna use perception just because, like
That's
in
fine.
my head, I
just
got
wa-
really
wanted
disoriented.
I wanted
with
to add
the-
that as a option.
Oh, dude, it was almost great.
11.
11. There is no sign of where she was.
Is there anything else I could have done instead? Oh, I could have just cast message.
And I would have been like, I'm under the snow.
So what? So here's what I'll do. Mm-hmm. I'm going to cast message.
Since that one was shit, let's scratch that whole thing.
Wait, we can do that?
No.
Oh, I've got a lot of things.
Hold on.
I'm trying to prevent her from dying.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast message.
In a thought bubble with oxygen.
No. I'm trying to articulate an actual sentence.
Okay.
So I'm going to yell audibly, Kenneth, where are you? And then cast message to Kenneth and also say, Kenneth, where are you? To try and see if she can hear me audibly and locate a direction from that. Trying to do things to help.
I know, and I want to give you guys credit for doing that, but I don't know if message gives you a direction of where they are.
Message, yeah, it's point your finger toward a creature within range. Boom. So I would have to know directionally where she was.
You didn't roll high enough to perceive any direction.
That shoots that in the foot. Great, I just burned a cantrip.
Can you just
no. Only got a million more of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just
finger gun.
Yeah, I can cast as many as I want on a directional. Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Lucius Kane.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Message.
I'm just gonna try to get out. I mean, I still have
make a strength check.
12 minus 2, 10.
Is not enough.
Hold on. Necklace. I'm popping necklace.
Sure.
Plus 3, 13. I'm losing both of them, 16.
16 is not enough.
Damn you. I'm chilling then. Can I scream?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to scream.
Okay.
Because I don't need air.
Alright. How are you supposed to breathe?
Wait, are you awake now?
Yeah, I thought you were good. I didn't realize that you were actually in trouble.
No, he's fine. He's just stuck.
He doesn't need to breathe.
Oh.
Period.
I'm just gonna scream just because I'm tired of sitting.
Alright.
And then I won't be able to...
Zeph, you're up. Thorgrim, you're on deck.
Sweet.
This damn avalanche, bro. You know what? Fuck doors. Every D&D character is like, doors. This avalanches now. It's real shit.
It's brutal, man.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
I just want to talk to some hot witches on top of a mountain.
So...
anytime I've ever seen, at least in the movies, witches on the top of a mountain, they're generally...
Sexy.
Hot at all.
Well, the midges,
They've usually got one eye.
You are watching
and
the
barely
wrong
any
movies.
teeth.
If you saw The Rock and Escape to Witch Mountain, I mean, you can't not say he's hot. So it's.
Yeah, but haven't you seen 300?
Oh yeah, those were terrifying.
Yeah. Well, not a witch you want to take home to mom.
Yeah.
Oh no, all the witches I know are pretty hot.
Okay, Zeph, what are you doing?
So Zeph is going to use his brown bear nose to sniff out his friends.
Perception check at advantage.
Yeah.
Smell time! We getting smelly.
17. His pass is 18.
I will say that is enough to ascertain a scent that is about anywhere from 80 to 120 feet away from you.
That's not bad. You take anything, honestly.
You don't have a pinpoint, but you have a scent in a direction.
He's going to go toward it.
Towards it? Okay.
And tell the other guys with his psychic mind to come on.
Okay.
I found something. This way.
And you run that way. Okay. I assume TBD and your homunculus join you.
There we go. That was the noise.
TBD and your homunculus join you.
And hopefully this guy.
First one's good.
Well, yeah, it's on his turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thorgrim, it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna... so I ran
60 feet.
60 plus 30.
Yeah, you ran 90.
30 and 30.
Okay, so it's only got...
Another 90?
Ish. Give or take. I mean, they're up about 60 feet in front of you, and then Zeph is now beelining it a little further up the mountain off to one side.
Send it.
So you can reach them in a...
Well, it was 180, right?
To something.
To her.
Yeah.
You don't know where she was.
Yeah,
Yes, I do, because I cast it.
Oh, you used the locate. Oh, yeah, you know where it is. It's
You said it was 180, and I've already gone.
You've gone 60.
60 plus
Plus Misty Step.
30 plus 60 plus 30.
You cannot do 60 feet in a round. You can do 60 with your Misty Step.
Well,
You
action dash is 30.
can't dash with an action. He uses Misty Step he runs, movement,
Yeah,
and then
30
he
feet.
Misty Steps.
Why can't you use his action to dash?
Can you use your action to dash?
Oh,
If
yeah, you can
Misty's
use your action
a
to dash,
bonus.
yeah.
But it's Misty Step.
Is that a
Misty Step's a bonus action.
Is Misty Step a bonus action
Yes,
for
it's
you?
bonus action.
Did not know that.
So you're there.
That would be,
It's a bonus action.
so now you are going.
90 and
freaking
90.
math. 90.
This is the actual play episode people have been dying for.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what people want to see.
And
Screw the
dying.
role play. It's us trying to avoid an avalanche.
Yeah.
We did not avoid it.
So,
Try we did.
another
One half
90
is
feet.
less than one.
You are now in the location where you can sense the rifle.
Okay. Then
Michelle, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you roll a d20 for me?
what I would like to do.
You're gonna use the
Is-
same crappy one.
I don't.
Send
Both
it.
of them are crappy. No, I don't
use a
like that
different
one.
Oh, you want to use mine?
Use a different one.
No.
Okay.
We're just gonna do it.
Yeah, do it. That's not bad.
17.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
That's the end of your turn to dash and bonus action up there.
Oh, it is?
That's
Yeah.
the end of your turn.
Alright, well, if there's nothing else I can
It
do.
looked
Okay.
like you were trying to pee. The way you
Kenneth.
were casting that.
You are out of oxygen. You are now suffocating. Mm-hmm. What is your constitution modifier?
+1.
You have 1 round before you fall unconscious.
Okay. Do we know which way is up? Can Sam hear anything from up above?
No.
Can it hear anybody yelling or anything?
No one's yelled yet.
I yelled.
From a great distance away and under snow.
Okay, last ditch. I'm just gonna do whatever it is that I can do. I have the Marvelous Pigments,
Oh.
and it says the paint flows from your brush to form a desired object. It lets you create inanimate objects or terrain features such as a door, a pit, flowers, trees, cells, rooms, weapons, whatever.
A hole with a ladder going up.
It takes 10 minutes to cover 100 square feet, but I don't think I need 100 square feet. I'm just gonna try to paint a 10-foot hole and envision it in my mind and hope it's up. Telling by the condensation and where it's dripping,
Yeah.
I'll know which way's up.
You got great survival instincts.
I do.
True.
So-
You're a ranger.
+7 to survival, so.
Do you have to draw the circle?
Let's see.
Put the brush in your mouth. Draw with your mouth since there's not much room to move.
Yeah.
It says the paint flows from the brush to
you
form
make
the
spaghetti
desired
with that?
object as you concentrate on its image.
Oh. That's kind of vague.
Light of my spaghetti.
Seems just vague enough to work. I like it.
And you're drawing a
Hole.
hole.
Yeah.
Go deeper into the mountain.
It says like the desired object as I concentrate on it, so I'm just concentrating on a hole to the surface.
How deep a hole?
About 10 foot around? No,
How
5 foot
deep
around.
a hole?
Oh, how deep?
Yes.
Till I see blue, baby.
You won't see because as soon as you conjure the image, you will fall unconscious and drop to 0 hit points. You have 1 round. So you have to. Are you gambling all of this on a direction that you still don't know which is up or down?
Don't put a hole in my way.
It'll be easier to come find me.
Okay.
This is your last chance to do something.
See blackness
A hole with
encroaching
blue
around
sky
your
at
periphery.
Huh?
the- hole with blue sky.
The darkness is
Yeah,
slowly
that's what I
taking
just
you.
said. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'll try
Send
to.
it, baby.
But say it.
Drew says I'm envisioning a hole with a blue sky at the end.
This is going to be a roll of fates then.
What else can I do?
He loves it. He loves
I mean, there's. I'm
I
not
can't-
telling you what to do.
He knows where my location is. I can't.
He knows where your rifle is.
Which I'm assuming is on me.
Oh
You
my
assume.
God. No.
Calvin, are you trying to kill her?
You're what a fucking troll.
You just keep putting
I'm not.
roadblocks
She's,
there,
she's
buddy.
gonna be mad at me, but all right. Roll of fates.
God.
Is your... Oh, God.
As you fall unconscious and drop to 0 hit points, Fulgrin, you rush up to the spot where you know the rifle is to be, about 15 feet below you. All of a sudden, just to your left, there is a expanse of snow where it is now nothing but just air. And as you glance down, you can see about 10 to 12 feet down an unconscious Kenneth Quinn and a still conscious dog
Very happy to see you.
who is very happy to see you.
Can I jump down there?
I mean, it's a 5-foot hole. You can't.
You have to.
Oh, I thought you said it was deeper than that.
So you have to use
It's
a pencil
5 foot
dive.
around.
Oh,
No, that's fine. Yeah, you can jump down 5 feet. It's 5 foot. That's
That's going to
it's
be
pretty
nice
big.
and crowded
I mean, you're
with the
stocky,
dog
you're
and the
not that
lady.
big.
And the dog's gonna be
but
jumping
you're gonna
on
jump
you
down on
so
top of
it's
him.
Automatic fail a death
So-
save as he jumps on my lap.
right on your
Stick
skull.
my feet kind of in the sides of it since it's snow and kind of slide down so I don't
Sure.
just like
Your
jump,
feet are
jump.
18. Your legs are 18 inches long.
Yeah,
you can't
if you
reach.
go like this, you're 5 feet.
And then you
We will
sneeze.
say, for the
Trying to
sake
make sure I don't just jump
for the sake of
onto
this,
her.
for the sake of this, you do jump down there. Everyone else arrives at the same time. You use the ropes. You do whatever you need to do. You can yank Kenneth out of the snow, but she is unconscious at 0 hit points.
Yeah, well,
That's fine. I've got a cute.
you know, all of a sudden, I cast Healing Spirit, and it just hovers around her, and every few moments she gains 1d6 hit points.
And it was like when the
like
check
this.
arrives at
Is
the
it
table.
is it per round?
Yeah.
Okay, because she was gonna have to make death saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need you to make one death saving throw, Kenneth, to see
You nat 20, eh?
to see what happens.
Yeah, roll that one.
Don't be in that one, girl. Don't
It's a
be in
5.
that. Oh, my
5.
God.
You failed one, but thankfully on Zeph's turn, which is before yours, he was able to cast Healing Spirit, which is an action, I believe. Yes.
Yup. Yep.
So you cast it with an action, and then as she enters the area, I believe, deals 1d6 healing damage or healing damage. That is a thing. Go ahead and roll the healing. The healing.
One
Can I also be a part of that healing
If you want to.
If you're down there.
Yeah, I'm in it.
5.
Yeah, I'll take that
Okay,
back.
5 points of healing come back to you. You are no longer unconscious. You are back.
Oh, yeah, I guess you don't need that.
The
They
healing
pulled her
spirit
out,
descends
so.
on her and just kind of pushes on her chest.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it
Brings it
Fruit?
back.
Isn't it Fruit the Bat?
Meanwhile, Lucius,
I'm chilling.
still under the snow, baby.
I'm just gonna roll one more time just cause.
Roll to get out.
5.
Nope.
He's just like, damn, this is my life now. He's like,
Okay, the
yes,
Zephyl starts sniffing around for
Yeah, I'm like, hey,
stanky ass Lucius.
nobody
I'm not
freak
stinky,
out.
bro.
He
I have
doesn't.
no scent. It's weird.
He doesn't have to breathe, so he's gonna be fine. We just need to find him, obviously.
But what if his eyes are open?
As you sit there in the strange kind of white darkness that surrounds you, you hear a
That's
voice.
the Republican Party.
I need you. Yeah.
You hear a voice.
Okay.
Darkness that's around you.
Lucius,
Yeah.
are you sure about this?
I don't see why not. Well, because I'm under a lot of snow right now. My friends are gonna get me. It's fine.
No.
Are you-
I'm talking about the journey.
I've been on a journey for a long time now. I don't see why I should stop. I mean, I made you a promise. Are you sure about this? Are you sure you want to go? Because like I can postpone it if you need to. It's all about.
No, of course. This should.
Are you
This
sure?
should be.
What's up? What's up with you? What's happening? Because I guess we have time right now.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, it's not fine. I need you to talk to me because you always avoid stuff. I need to hear what's going on.
Just be careful.
Be careful. Dude, it's too late for that. I'm under like 10 feet of snow.
It's not the snow, Lucius. We have come so far, and And we are so close.
Yes.
And I, for one, look forward to rest.
Yes.
I just don't want our ambition to blind us to anything. I don't want us walking into something that could regret. You heard the dwarf. You heard the price.
The price.
I don't know if I'm willing to let you pay the price.
Listen, I'm pretty generous for the most part. I mean, money is not I really don't care about that stuff. But listen, if it's a thing that the one thing that I have, right, is that I think I have pretty strong morals. I have pretty strong principles. So if it's anything that portrays that, I will not hesitate. We will find another person. We will find another way. Because I know for a fact there's going to be some weird couple gaggle witches on top of a mountain that can make you go to rest. We can find someone else. I will go for as long as it takes to make sure my best friend can finally rest. Okay? Don't worry, I'm not going to compromise myself. You already given me so much. Let me give something.
There's a long, drawn-out pause. And then just a simple... Very well. And then silence. As you feel a unnatural surge of energy course through your body for an instant. I need you to make another strength check, this time at advantage.
17.
17. And what is your proficiency?
+3.
+3?
30, 20.
20 is what you need. With that unnatural surge of power, you immediately sit up, and the snow begins to feel like nothing more than a mist around you as your body propels you forward and up toward you, burst through the snow in a shower of snow and ice, and you are above the surface. You broke through.
Haha! Guys, I'm out of the snow. This is so weird.
How far away
You
from
got
us
out
is
of the
he?
snow?
He's about 180 feet away from you guys.
I imagine you just like...
No, actually, from their perspective, I can see within the darkness, but the darkness out on me, so there's a black ball that rises out of the
black
and
one
then,
that just...
and then you just hear, guys, I did it, I'm out.
But by the time we turned around, the ball is gone, and he's just standing there, and we're like,
victorious.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, hey, has anybody seen Pothole?
Oh, shit. Well, I'm sure he doesn't need to breathe too, though, right?
I mean, he breathes inside of the thing. It's pretty much, yeah. Actually, he probably could have just not moved the whole time and been completely...
So, I made some rolls for Pothole, just because I wanted to see how this would go.
Yeah, I will kill Calvin.
Hey, get in line at this point. As the Fates seem to have a kinder hand.
No.
The Fates seem to have a kinder hand for Pothole, as all of a sudden you all hear this faint vibration and a...
Is it a good
as
vibration?
The snow explodes about 200 feet down the mountain, and Pothole just shuffles out of the snow and just kind of waves.
Oh, hey, mate. Yeah, we'll be down there in a minute.
It's okay, so I see... I see everyone above the ground now?
Yeah, everyone's up.
Yeah, we're
Okay. Guys, I get towards everyone. I'm like, I am so sorry. I thought there. Honestly, I should have expected this. I just thought my head. I'm not thinking right now, and I thought, oh, there's an ice monster, and so I shot it, and I endangered all of you guys, and I'm really sorry.
I mean, there was an ice monster. It's just the ice.
the monster was you.
That's not cool.
I
That's
imagine
not okay.
Kenneth is
No, but it
still...
sounded really cool. Right?
Yeah, it sounds really cool. Just
Kenneth is still off to the side, laying on the ground, and you could probably hear, Lucius,
yeah.
come here.
Oh, I thought you were Lord Faireye for a second.
No.
You're still being healed.
I'm like, yeah.
Every 6 seconds you get this little...
Like a wave of life.
I'm gonna hang on to that heat lamp too. I'm gonna get back to Max.
Yeah, what's up?
Come here.
Okay.
Closer.
Okay.
She said.
What's your just 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Yeah, you take 1 hit point off your 60 temporary points.
Oh no, it's gone now.
Oh, it's
it only
gone?
exists
Okay.
when the
When the
ice
tombs,
exists.
Yeah, so you take a point of damage.
Yeah, I'll see this. I'm like, hey, I'm very bad, but it's the first time dying. It happens.
Second time. I'm gonna check
you notice
my
after you
forearm
notice
real
after you
quick.
smack him, as he blinks, one of his eyes is like pointed inward too much, and so he has to like try to realign
Hit it the other way.
Like like Rasputin on Anastasia, where he's like thunking his head to try to get it to realign. That's how I kind of see Lucius. It's like a younger version of Rasputin, but like gangly, like just like undead. Yeah, that's
Also,
what I see.
No, Lucius is basically the bat, and Lord Farai is Rasputin.
And then I kick her, sir.
Exactly.
Bardock.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Okay,
You're welcome.
so
Some more healings.
Guys,
How many healings did we get?
Wait,
out of that?
instead
For how
instead
long?
of
A minute?
all of that, can we just
concentration
rest for an hour and then continue?
I mean, it's cold up
Just
here.
come,
We'd have to go.
sit under my heat lamp.
it,
like you
I mean
said.
it's still daytime, so the sun is still out, so it is
Yeah,
not
1 minute. So
like aggressively
Can we
cold.
burn an hour
but-
then?
Okay.
times
Roll it.
6.
Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah,
Can we
you guys can take a short rest.
10d6.
9 since we already rolled.
96.
Okay, yeah, that'll take a minute.
Alright, I'm taking a
Whoever
short
is
rest.
under Zet's
heat lamp?
of healing, 35 hit points.
So 35 points to whoever needs
So
it.
you
Yep,
were.
yeah, I'll max out.
Okay.
Yep, I find a nice flat rock, and I just stretch out across that thing and just lay under the heat lamp.
Yeah. I
Okay.
like that for you. That's what it looks like.
With
A rock appears and-
everybody rested and healed as best as possible, you guys continue your journey up the mountain. You still have, I believe, a day's worth of travel.
Jeez.
So with that being said, I'm going to need another D10 roll from somebody in the group.
Do you want to go?
Hey, you shredded some knife.
Oh, true.
To do.
And now we're gonna find some snowboarding yetis. I want a piece of Thulgrim.
Oh no, it's one shite. Full grind. Full grind.
Yeah, Thulgrim.
You should have seen it. I turned into a hippogriff.
6.
It's,
Oh, you turned into what?
Please be a good one.
hippogriff.
Please be a good one.
Yeah.
Is that kind of...
Ish. A bear with wings.
That's like an even better version
Yeah.
of a hippogriff.
Basically.
Oh, keep that in your front pocket, mate. That's great.
Are the fates nice today?
We'll see. You guys continue another day's worth of travel. As you, into the following day, as you guys are traveling up the next mountain, you've now begun to ascend the peak known as the top of the world, where the clouds are now concealing the very top of this world here. As you guys are heading that direction, there is one time during the day where you hear the sounds of you hear the sounds of some strange kind of grunts and garbles not too far away from you guys. You immediately duck out of the way as a troop of about a troop of 3 ice trolls march by you guys. However, they're dumber than the ice that they live in. They don't see you and continue on their merry way.
Are these like the ice
Trolls are
trolls
not something you want to
from
mess with.
Rings of Power?
Trolls are not something you want to mess with.
Kind of that vibe.
We could take them.
As
No, we
they
cannot.
as they march by.
Yeah.
I think they're all CR6.
Continuing
I don't know what that means.
up to
right.
continuing up to the top of the world as you guys finish that day and continue on to the last day of travel. You reach the base of the mountain as you are continuing to scale up sheer cliff sides and climb as best as you can, and you reach the area where the clouds have begun to cover the world above you, and the chill is evident. The wind is biting. You can feel, like, even in heavy cloaks and traveling gear, the chill is almost too much. But as you guys ascend into the clouds, the world around you goes dark as you now are obscured by these dark gray clouds that cover the top of this thing, and you continue to climb and climb. You get to a point where you see a bit of a flat surface up this mountainside, and as you scale the edge, the biting ice and wind still blowing you crest the top of the mountain, and in an instant, the world changes. No longer are you in the ice and snow. The wind gone. You are greeted with the faint, musty smell of warm water The temperature has immediately risen to a comfortable, livable temperature. And what you see in front of you is not the icy, snowy cap of a mountain, but a dark green forest that stretches out in front of you. Not a big one by any means, maybe less than a quarter mile from end to end. You can see most of it from where you stand as you're a little bit elevated above it. And resting in the very middle, a low, large tree, and nestled in the middle of that tree, one hut, which glows with firelight and a door that slowly swings open as if to beckon you forward.
Guys! Alright. Okay, guys,
Go to use your whole sentence, mate.
okay, alright. I'm gonna go in there.
Don't just go barreling in there.
Well,
Maybe
sure,
take
I'll
a
knock.
peek.
I'll go up to the
Eddie.
door, and I.
You guys
So
make
is the cottage like in the branches of the trees?
It's setting on top of the... So the tree is almost like that big tree in Lion King, like the big like Rafiki tree where it's like low, like every branch is like the same level. And this one is setting on top of that tree, and you guys are looking above this forest. It's a sparse forest. It's not
so it's like
dense,
built in
but
the
it's
bough
built,
of the tree.
Yeah, it's built in the bough of the tree, but is easily seen from where you guys are. So you can definitely walk down into this forest area and begin to walk towards the base of this tree.
Yes, definitely. I want to.
I mean,
like,
this is
double
what we
pace.
came for.
Not dashing, but yeah. I
Yeah,
wanna
you
go-
guys
I
can
wanna
move
go fast.
through. The sights and sounds of a not a tropical world, but a warm environment greet you. You see small ponds with lily pads and small creatures and reptiles, even fish swimming in the marshes around you. You hear the sounds of birds calling, the buzz of insects flying around. Strikingly enough, there's also no light up here. Nothing but a dark gray sky that seems to try to conceal light, as if the line between dusk and dawn is being carefully tight-roped.
First tree I come to, I'm gonna speak with plants. Hey, glorious tree of this otherworldly place. What's that? Hey, hello. How are you?
Hello, dearie.
Hell no.
Welcome to our forest. We've been expecting you.
You're not a tree, are you?
Nothing.
I don't think this is a tree. It sounded like a witch voice. You know, like,
Is it?
expecting you.
Does it seem like a natural forest to me? Like being in and around them?
No. Giveaway is that it's on top of an iceberg. No, even to lower altitude standards, this does not seem like a normal place.
Are there bugs?
There are creatures all over the place. You can see and hear. You can see and hear many of them. There are insects buzzing
One
around.
star.
There are fish swimming in the marshes. There are small creatures that kind of scuttle away as you
Wait, critter that scuttled away. Come here.
You try to
I'm
flag one
speaking-
down.
No, I'm just speaking with it. Yeah.
Speak with the animal?
Ooh. Yeah, fuzzy one. Looks like a squirrel crossed with a monkey.
Sure.
Squonky.
It scuttles behind a tree.
Not a
before-
tree. Don't go. No.
Oh, that son of a
It
bitch is
scuttles
Merle.
behind a tree before peeking out. You can see kind of its bright yellow eyes peeking out behind the tree while looking your direction.
Oh, you're a loris. Squirrel monkey. They look like squirrels and monkey. Yeah.
Squonky.
Hey. Are you a real animal or a witchy animal?
The blank stare slowly turns into a smile that doesn't quite reach its eyes.
I like that horror
as
movie
it
smile.
just stares.
Lucius is creeped up. Not really.
Yes.
No,
Nothing to say.
no response.
Just
stares and smiles.
I'd like to take
Which all of you see, by the way.
I'd like to take a minute and just go ahead and put the pistol in the carbine, and I'm just gonna get that ready.
All right,
Yeah, I've got my hammer already kind of just twirling.
Lucius
Pick
is
up a
not waiting for
stick.
anything.
Lucius, hey, before you go, buddy.
I'm not twirling, but just like spinning it a little bit nervously in my hands. Like kind of.
Before you go in, I would like to cast protection from good and evil on you.
Okay.
Dust them off. There you go, buddy.
It's protection from good or evil.
Lucius goes up to the hut.
You didn't use my guidance during the avalanche.
He's kind of just beelining it there.
Reaching the base of the tree with the hut resting above you, you all reach the base of it. The tree and its gnarling roots kind of twisting and twirling around in kind of ankle-deep water. You all reach the base of it, and Lucius begins to approach the tree itself. And as you all approach, you hear a voice. Now let me ask this question real quick. Fulgrim, what is your native language?
Dwarvish?
Okay.
Question mark?
Kenneth, what is your native language?
Man, are you wanting language?
No, just the one that you would be your native language. Common?
Common, yeah.
Zeph, what is your native language?
Draconic.
Glyph?
Same thing.
Lucius doesn't know. Lucius came into this world with knowing Elvish, Celestial, and Common, so he doesn't know.
Fair enough. The words all come to you as if spoken in your native language.
Ooh.
Almost as if voices speaking multiple languages are evident, but you only hear the one you know, and yet can all understand. And you hear these voices, and as these voices emanate, you begin to see creatures appearing in order. But you hear the voices. You hear the first one. Welcome to the top of the world. And you see this thin, kind of spider-like creature begin to crawl out from behind the roots of this tree. Humanoid in shape.
It's Imagine Dragons!
Long hair. Long gray hair kind of tangled in front of its face, shadowing one of its eyes and revealing a crooked smile that stares at you with this intensity as it crawls over the roots and kind of hunches there in the corner, smiling, not moving its mouth, but still communicating.
Fulgrim looks over at Zeph. Have you ever talked to one of those before?
Lucius waves.
Okay,
smiles
describe it for me again.
A spindly, spider-like humanoid.
How many arms and legs?
2 that you can see. Crawls up over the roots and kind of sets on them, hunched over. Its arms and elbows protruding far further than they should. Its hands, these long, kind of thin, almost skeletal, kind of huddled in front of its chest. Gray hair draped across its face, covering one of its eyes, and a half-crooked smile as one bright yellow eye stares at you. And smiling and not moving its mouth, you can hear the words emanating in your native languages. As it welcomes you to the tree, and you hear a second voice. Don't be afraid. We know you are here to help. As crawling backwards down the tree itself, another one. This one shorter and much rounder. Its short cropped hair leaving bald patches as it climbs down the tree. The cloth that you could consider was clothing at one point barely doing anything as it scales backwards down the tree and just stands there. It's again humanoid. Its hands and feet gripping the bark of the tree, and it just stares and smiles as the third voice comes through. What is it you're looking for? As you see, rising out of the water, another creature with draping water plants just kind of draping over its entire body, giving it kind of like a swamp thing kind of vibe.
Cool. What in a hot cup?
As its yellow eyes peek out underneath its guise, no mouth visible. And all 3 of them slowly descend the tree or wherever they're from and just set themselves in front of all of you, about 30 feet away, and just stand there.
No,
One
I don't
hunched,
like Baileys.
one standing straight, and one kind of in the water, out of the water kind of vibe as they all look.
Lucius steps forward. It's like,
grade.
I thought you guys already knew I was coming. No?
See my
Nothing?
downstairs mix up.
Hi. By the way, I'm Lucius. I don't know if you guys already know that. You guys give off the omnipotent kind of vibe. Hi.
I think the witch is one.
Speak your mind, Lucius. What brings you to our forest?
So my friend, he's kind of like in between places right now, and he needs help getting onto like the other side of it. He's kind of too good at not dying, so he kind of wants to like sever his tie to this plane so he can move on to rest and stuff. Yeah.
You wish to sever your pact with your patron.
No. I mean, we're not. I'm finishing it by this logic. I just want basically the entire pact is me helping him find rest, and I want you guys to provide that solution or help me find that solution. I had a friend that referenced you guys. I think his name was Weston. I think.
We know of the dwarf. He was quite the experiment.
Well, he's doing great.
For now.
You're not really selling yourself right now. Can you help me?
We can always provide help for those who seek it, but it comes at a price.
I got some cool rocks. I know you guys don't do money. I don't think you guys do money, right? Do you guys do money?
She pulls out a card reader as usual.
15% tip.
For this to be successful, for you to be free of your patron, it requires a ritual of which much is required.
I don't have a problem being connected to my patron. I just want my patron to be able to rest. I don't think people are understanding that. I promised him that our entire terms of our pact is that he's going to give me powers until I help him rest, and then we'll go. I don't care about this severing the tie between me and him, because honestly, that's a bond that's gonna stay. I'm talking about letting him move on.
In order to let him rest, you must sever the tie. There is ancient magic, old magic, that binds you to one another.
Okay.
And in order to release this bond, the pact must be severed.
I talk in my head to Lord Farai. Is this making sense to you?
It seems like it would make sense. They're suggesting that our bond is preventing me from moving forward.
So, you're okay with us taking a? I don't know what breaking our bond means. That's weird.
One of the short-haired one kind of waddles forward to look. You're tall, so it has to look up at you. Still smiling, still staring at you.
In order for you to be released, the ritual requires us to sever this bond, a bond that supersedes a pact of a patron and their supplier.
Okay.
In the same way that a dragon can sense other dragons, your patron has bonded their spirit to you, has tied themselves to this world.
Okay.
And you hear
What?
You hear Lord Farai.
That is impossible. I died before.
And you hear like the shriek of annoyance from one of them in your head.
Yeah.
And Lord Farai falls silent.
This bond is an unconscious one. We must find the source and break it.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage here. I feel like I lack the information. I don't know what that entails. I'm really scared.
We'll take care of the details, but first, the prize.
Uh-huh.
And in unison, all three of them begin to list off the price.
You can't even take care of your teeth. I don't expect you to take care of anything else.
A measure of talent, a dying breath, a few pinches of luck. That is the price.
A measure of talent? Measure of talent. So listen off again. Measure of talent.
A dying breath.
A measure of
Dying
talent, a dying breath, a few pinches
A
of
few
luck.
pinches of luck. That's some cryptic stuff.
All right. So how do we provide that?
You make the deal, we extract our payment, and begin the ritual.
Okay. I initiated dialogue again in my head with Lord Farai, just checking on it because Lucius feels super out of his element right now.
Good.
So is this all right? I don't know what this I don't understand. Saying that this supersedes our bond supersedes that of a pact. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. I assumed I was still here for some purpose. I'm guessing the purpose is unknown to me. They have to break my bond. Kind of like the heart song that the Draconians talk about. It ties them together on a way beyond...
Bingo.
Do we have a heart song?
Now it's connection.
I guess that's what they're trying to get at. It's like a same kind of thing, but different. Same, different kind of a vibe.
Okay. We still be friends though. Like when I die, I want to go see you wherever you're at.
I really hope so.
Okay.
I'm out of my element here too at this point.
Damn, man! You're who I go to!
He spent too much time studying undeath. He's not really familiar.
Okay, so like,
Actual
I guess we go talk. I guess we say yes to these witches, and I assume the dying breath is yours, right? I don't want to die. Hey,
I don't have a dying breath. I'm already dead.
Is that false
oh
over?
shit, you're right. Hey, witches, witch women. I appreciate your help. Can I ask where this dying breath stuff is coming from? Because I don't want my friends to die.
Look behind you.
Breath
Dying breath?
of the dying
Yeah.
must be extracted from you or someone close to you.
I'm not. So I have to die to break it? Because I'm not.
I did not say death. I said the dying breath.
Oh, you're gonna like put me on the brink of dying or something, right? That's
Wait, maybe it means you won't. Not whoever gives the breath won't be able to die. I'd sign up for that.
Okay, listen. As long as all the stuff that you're doing, right, is only to me.
Hey, I've died. Could you just take my breath?
No, you already
agree
died.
to
You
the-
died breath.
You agree to the price of one dying breath.
No, you don't need to. This is not about you. This is about me.
I mean, it's not going to kill me, is it?
Only one way to find out.
They say nothing.
I said it's not going to kill me, is it?
Still, they heard you. They seem to lose a little bit of their like facades. They're just like, oh, jeez. But they do not respond.
So, I mean, like, as long as all the stuff that you're doing is just to like me, like, doesn't hurt my friends or anything.
I mean, Glyph,
Honestly, why not?
I'm pretty sure. I've died. I mean,
Measure of talent. Does anyone have talent? I mean, I'm pretty talented. I think I'm really good
anyone's
at
gonna be
writing.
able to do
I think
this,
I'm good at writing. Would you like
should
some
be
writing?
Poetry.
I do have some
Dennis, a
poetry.
great painter.
Do you agree to the price?
Mention if I'm dying, I can just
Of a measure of talent.
another
Yeah,
creature.
but I think it's like your dying breath, like you're gonna go. This is the end.
I mean, I'll give you
I don't see why not, right? This seems pretty alright, right? This is like my entire deal. This is why I did everything.
I mean,
I'm here and I don't want to.
There's
I'm gonna be
nothing
honest
about
with you,
this
lad.
that seems alright.
Yeah, nothing about this seems alright at all.
I mean, but we're here and we support you, so you know.
I've also got a killing breath. Will you take that?
Could
All
be
three in
someone
unison.
else's days.
No.
No.
Oh. Here.
What?
What if I turn into a creature? And you kill me as that creature and take the creature's dying breath.
Yeah, but you're the creature, mate.
Oh, but then I turn into me. It's alright. It's happened before. It's fine. I can just get knocked back into me. It's fine. It's a trick.
It's actually really difficult the first time.
Hear me out. What if it was a goat's last breath?
It's a spectral goat, mate, not trying to dump on everyone's ideas.
Shut up, maybe it's not gonna notice. Fucking ride it, they may not necessarily know.
The price is set. The deal must be struck. Yes or no.
Measure talent, dying breath, a few pinches of luck. You extract, you get all the quant stuff yourselves. As long as you do all that stuff to just me, and not any of my friends.
What if I turn into a rabbit and they kill me?
So Lucius, while he's talking, Lucius is gonna go over to him while he's babbling and stuff, and just give him a hug.
And rabbits are lucky.
And then he's gonna go. He's gonna go around to everyone and give them all a hug. Lucius is like steps forward. He's like, "Okay, let's do it."
The deal is struck.
Deal struck.
A price paid.
Yes.
But which one?
As all three look at you and you feel your eyes roll back into your head, the world goes dark. I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
What's that D4?
2.
Yeah.
You pay 1 dying breath.
Okay.
Make a note of that.
Okay. I pay 1 dying breath.
Oh, so if you
What
get
do I
knocked
make
out,
right
you
now?
automatically
As
lose 1 death saving.
as the darkness recedes and you find yourself standing there feeling like you had held your breath for far too long, and your body is like shaking, like shakily trying to gain breath, which is weird because you don't have to breathe.
Yeah.
But the feeling is there.
Yeah.
All three of them sit there and smile, stare at you, and they just wait.
I smile back. Okay. Cool. That was a horrible experience. I'm very unaccustomed to that. Alright, what's next?
A measure of talent.
And a few pinches of luck.
Okay, cool. Let's luck. Does anyone have any dice? Can anyone have some dice we can crush up or something?
Bingo, mate. And I pull out my playing card set.
The 2022 movie directed by Peggy Holmes, starring Eva Noblezada, Simon Pegg, and Colin O'Donoghue.
Are you glad you plugged that back in? The good news is you won't have to edit this and put it up because Google's already done it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So, I just look at Lucius and I pull out my deck of playing cards and I'm like, right, stroke of luck. And I flick it and I say, this is your card.
Is it your card?
Do you agree to the price?
Oh, no, not me, mate. This isn't my thing.
Okay, cool. Alright, fine. I'll just keep on paying the price. That's fine. I'll pay it.
You stand there ready to pay the price, and they just stare at you.
Oh, fine, fuck it. Yep, I'll do it.
You agree to the price.
No, yep, for sure, yep.
Wait, no.
A few pinches of luck.
Okay, yep.
A deal has been struck.
The price will be paid.
You should roll a d4 for me.
Alright, that's great.
It's a 4.
Okay. You have 4 pinches of luck.
Ooh, I take those. All right.
So hang on to those for me.
One was easy.
Okay.
I take 40 damage also.
Nope.
Like, just say the other
4
half.
pinches of luck. Just
Guys,
make
I
sure
already
you
paid
know
that dying breath, and I'm kind of scared.
All right. They wait.
Wait, guys,
So the next one's talent, right?
No, here we go.
Measure of talent.
I mean, I'm like just trying to get
Offer
my
a pothole.
talent back.
yeah, you're not talented. No one here is talented, so no one should do that. I'm sorry, that's not true.
Sam.
I'm sorry.
Sam.
No, that's not true. I just don't want anyone to do anything.
Alright, I'll do it.
What are you gonna do, shred now?
Oh, that's the talent.
We have
no.
taken from you your
I'll
ability
agree.
to shred now.
I'll agree to the talent.
You agree to the price? I have a measure of talent.
I'll do that.
A deal has been struck. The price will be paid. As the world goes dark for you.
Oh, you're gonna break your neck next time you try and do a barrel 18.
He's gonna remove one of your proficiencies.
You
I
now
have to do some sort of talent.
You now have 2 right testicles.
You can't tap
Give me
dance.
just a second. Give me just
No, that means
a
he's gonna be walking in
second.
circles forever.
Is that how that
Is that how that works?
100%.
Okay.
View.
I've never seen him turn left, come to think of it.
Yeah, preaching's really weird because I go to this side and then I have to turn my back to everyone.
Yeah.
I would like
I
to see you
need
do that one
Fulgrin.
spin real quick.
Roll a d4.
Nothing happened.
I hate this.
Yeah, me too. I get.
That would be a 4.
Your measure of talent has been extracted.
Subtract.
We don't even know what this shit
I
is.
didn't even have to do.
Subtract
what the crap is
4
that?
from your strength.
I didn't even do.
Meanwhile, Zeph is
pulled out
still
my
like talking to
bagpipes
himself,
of
trying to
nothing.
figure out what he can turn into so he can pay
Try
all the
sing your
prices
fingers
at
on.
once and get away
Well,
scot-free.
forget this. I'm just gonna start playing my bagpipes anyways. I caught them
as-
for no reason.
As all of you are like recoiling from these weird feelings of like the air being sucked out of your body, as the world becomes clear, you can all see that you're all standing, actually kneeling in a half circle. The coffin is set in front of you, with Lucius's hands on it, and all of you in a half circle around him. And the 3 witches standing there, just overlooking all of you, their smiles still plastered on their faces, their eyes still gleaming that yellow. And they go, "The ritual begins. We sever the cord and find the pack broken." As the world goes dark again, and you all begin a journey, not of body, but of mind. And that is where we are going to leave ourselves tonight.
Damn it.
With the price being paid, but at what cost truly?
I feel like we're gonna have a good shot in this next bit because this sounds like every time Drew and his friends got together in the 90s.
I mean, that's
Ayahuasca's
not
A half circle trip, just a half circle trip.
Dude,
Yeah.
1999, baby.
Yeah, my name is Ayahuasca.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
The millennium was
This
upon
is gonna be a trip, for sure. But we'll figure out what that looks like next time. Good job, guys. You survived and got to the triplets of Bavilla.
And 2 of us leveled up.
Yes, actually,
Me
as a note,
and
you
Paul.
guys have
Yay!
achieved.
Calvin's the best DM.
You guys have achieved level 6, so you
Yes.
are now on par with
Wait,
the
no,
rest
we were
of
already
the
level
party.
6.
TBD and Zeph now have
But the
achieved
rest of
level
us
6.
don't level up.
Not yet. Give it time.
I got
Story
4
arcs
pinches
are
of
there
luck,
for a
dude.
reason.
Fair enough.
We'll address that here, hopefully in the next couple sessions, depending on how it pans out. But until then, thank you all so much for playing, and thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time on the Wild Magic School Bus. Good night.
I'm really bummed that they weren't.
And the
lying.
Emmy goes to Calvin Piper.
For being a cutie.
Thanks for listening to the Wild Magic School Bus. I hope you had as much fun listening as we did making this for you. You can catch new episodes each Monday on whatever podcasting platform you use. And while you're there, leave us a review if you want. It actually helps us out. We've got socials too. You can follow us on Reddit at r/WildMagicSchoolBus, send us a subtweet at WildMagicSchoolBusPod, or follow our Instagram at WildMagicPod. Either way, stop by and say hi. We're always happy to meet new friends. See you next time.
I really have to fight very hard not to be cool because of how cool I am. So,
Yeah, that's true. You are fighting an uphill battle. I think for me, it probably started a couple years after coming back to Inglewood. Like when we would all do our nerdy friend stuff, and it would be really fun. And then Duro would take us to other young adult groups, and they would all be like GQ models and stuff that have 401ks. That was
Holy shit! Did it jump to your brain?
Is there a hole in your napkin?
It literally sounded like something like thunk.
Sounds like a Nerf gun or a nail gun.
you were saying
He's had a quarter that's
Shot a
been wedged
Nerf
up
ball.
there.
Oh my god, the little yellow ones that are like a bit.
Oh my
Guarantee
god.
there's like a quarter that's been up there for 10 years.
Either something.
Oh, Lego head that fits perfect.
Oh my
no,
god.
I can't get it to stay up there longer than a week, and just keep putting it back.
Drew, there's a hole in your hand. Now I'm just thinking of Toy Story when Woody gets the hole in his hand because of the magnifying glass.
He sounds like a cartoon elephant that sucked a butter.
Oh, do you remember that? It was like a toy. It was like a toy that had
Elephant on the elephant,
Yes.
watch him go. Yep.
Yeah.
You're welcome.